Hello to my homies. Did you guys watch today's episode? And did you have a glass of wine in your hands? Because if you did, it was definitely thrown on the floor because today's episode was giving what it needed to give. I'm not even going to do the whole little video that I do with the subscribe. I'm going straight into it. Now, as you can see, Miss Crow has got the gun, the pew pew at Ian. Imagine, hey, she was waving that thing around, like she was in an action film. So Kathy confessed and said it was her that bust her at the back of the head. I'm not sure if I fully believe it. I feel like she would say anything to get her son off. However, how she said it was very convincing. And you guys already know how I feel about Kathy's one-liners. Again, I'm a pause so I can quote exactly what Kathy said. I quote Cindy, "I was gone, it was all over. Kathy, I don't care. My only regret is you're still standing." Oh my God. Have you heard of the phrase, hitting a person while they're down? Cindy was already 6 feet under. Kathy said, no, let me bring you to 8. She did not care. My only thing is, Kathy was talking so recklessly, but she is holding the pum at your son. Do you not care for his life, honey? Do you not care? So while Kathy is there trying to save her son's life while being reckless and not saving his life, there is creepy Reese, killer Reese, ratty Reese, lurky Reese. Why are you lurking? He wants to give Sonia a letter. Are you weird? The police are after you and you come back. Make it make sense, sir. Make it make sense. The level of insanity in the scene was very high. Reese came back. Even though you're aware that the police is after you to give Sonia a letter, it's just ridiculous. And Bianca, aware that she's actually in danger because this person is a murderer and she is still there communicating with him. I would have left the house, I would have ran, I would have said he's there. No. You want to sit and confront him and talk about it and have discussions. Absolute crazy. No survival instincts whatsoever. However, what was really funny is when Bianca did say she's calling the police, Reese pushed her, grabbed her phone, threw it in the living room, and then ran. He is the worst villain in Eastenders history ever. Honestly, he is the worst because do you know what? If that was Nish, his hands would be on Bianca's throat. If that was Lucas, his hands would be on Bianca's throat. No hesitation. Reese, he runs away like he's a little child that's being bullied in school. Honestly, he's the worst villain ever. Back to Crow and her insanity. So she's there waving a pum, still talking how she's going to take Ian out. She's going to hurt Kathy with, pum Ian. Ian tries to be a hero. He grabs up the pum while he's trying to fight Miss Crow for the pum, and then the pum went off. I was like, oh my God. But then when we saw that it basically grazed his arm, we're like, oh, okay then. So they're now saying they're going to call the police, call the ambulance. She said, no, don't do that. They managed to leave the house and they're communicating and discussing. I just wanted to talk about the level of delusion that this Crow lady had. She was generally the victim throughout this whole thing. Okay, her being bashed in the back of the head, yes, she's the victim there. However, it's like she is not taking any accountability for the actions she has done. You physically cheated on your partner with your ex-husband's son, your daughter's brothers. If there's not a reason to be punched in the back of the head, I really don't know what is, to be honest. I really don't. Her blaming Ian for all her mishaps is just completely wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, Ian as a partner, he's actually disgusting. He's very horrible. However, you was with Ian in the past and you tried to kill him the first time. So I don't understand why you would go back if the level of hate you had for Ian in the past was to kill him. Please, you are not the victim here, honey. You are not. Phil manages to get his pum from the Crow lady, and unfortunately, he's now going to a private place in his garage so he can continue doing what he planned to do. But fortunately for us, Linda found all the letters that he put out to say goodbye to everyone. She went straight to the pub, found his brother. They're now looking for him. They found him in the garage and they managed to confront him. So hopefully next episode we see that he puts it down. But if not, I'm jumping in the screen myself personally to stop Phil, okay? Telling you, Miss Crow went too far. Her insanity level was high for her to go and push Ian in front of that car. I thought Reese had murderous in his blood, but maybe I was wrong because he swerved the car right into the pub and he's hitting the gasoline canisters. Of course, that place was going to burn up. Of course. The level of disbelief was very real for me at this moment because it did not take long for that pub to go into flames. And just beforehand, Kathy and the Crow lady went and ran in there. Because, they saw the little flames, they're about to go and get everyone out of the pub or find something to put the fire out. Boom! So the amount of people that is inside that place is crazy. And you know who caused it? Miss Crow. I wonder if she's going to go to prison for that, because that is technically her fault. If she didn't push Ian in front of Murderous's car, that would have never happened. After seeing Ian lying there and him being able to wake up after the explosion because he was outside of the pub, I just thought this man is a survivor. He is survived. He's been in EastEnders since the beginning of time. And the level of almost near deaths he has had, He's not going nowhere. He's a survivor. Weasels can live too, people. Weasels can live. So much to unpack. I will unpack most of it tomorrow again. However, I feel for Honey. This is her wedding day and this is happening. Like, is she going to survive on her wedding day? What about Billy? I can't see this happening to them. Just so many people that is in that pub needs to be saved. Sorry, all of them, except for Crow. I'm so sorry, except for Crow. Except for Crow and Reese. I've had enough of them too. Had enough. But the rest of them, please, let's see if they can save them. So that was it for me today. Like, you know, I didn't talk about everything, only what I think was hugely significant today. But I will talk to you homies tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, this episode was definitely given extra saucy spicy pepper. Bye.
And if you're feeling the vibe, make your woolly hat lean to the side. And if